It is round 5. It is Monday. It is the Mega Team versus Team 2, Lobby 2, and we are live from Suzuka. My name is Darren Paul. Very, very, very excited to be bringing you the final round of this season's Team versus Team competition. And we've got something a little bit different in store today. This is a 1 hour, a 60-minute endurance event. And it's going to be a little bit special. We jump. Ooh. Who is out? Illusion is out. So, you join us during qualifying. We've got 7.5 minutes left of qualifying. As I think we are currently subject to, that looks like a, what's it called now? A reset. What's it called? Lobby reset. Exit track is the instruction. So that's what people are doing. Everybody is exiting the track. Not entirely sure what happened. We had some drivers not able to enter. I think we are back now. All to track, please, says our race director. And we are back. We're going to be on board with Illusion. They are going to take us for a lap around the Suzuka circuit already. We've gone through first turn, as it is known. Now we're into the S curves. And a very, very famous part of track. In fact, we're going to hold on our track guide as qualifier is just about to begin. So, let's try that again. We're going to go out with NRT Bobby, of all people. So, it's a pretty long front straightaway, and then it's the world famous turn, first turn, around this 3.6135 mile, 5.8 kilometer circuit through the very fast S's. It can be a little bit deceptive. They can catch people out. And then up through the Dunlop curve to the, I'm going to say it, world famous, the Degner curve. Love the way he's taking that right-hander. Turn 9, and now it's down to the hairpin. This is the turn 10 into turn 11 complex. Now, some sections have another turn here. Some sections, rather, some layouts with a little cutout. And then into spoon curve. Get there in the end. So round spoon curve. And then it's flat out. Long flat out section. 130R to the Casio triangle. Every braking zone we might see some action, overtaking action there, and then into the pit lane. Looks like everybody looks like they're diving into the pits. No, they're not. Spitfire CCSR stays out, and they are now on to their qualifying lap, their first qualifying lap. The CC racing team did a fantastic job last time out. Really commanding stuff from them. So make sure you are as we saw a replay there. Apologies. Make sure that you are following the Amigos Racing Team on YouTube. Just press the subscribe in the corner. Click on the bell icon. And make sure that you are active in the comments. Who do you expect to see win this race? Who do you like for the race victory? Let's have a look at who is involved in today's race. In fact, no, let's look at what's got us here. So this is 5th and final round of the Mega Team versus Team 2, Lobby 2. We kicked off with the Nürburgring GP before taking a trip to Brands Hatch, the full GP circuit. Colorado Springs took the series to dirt for the first time. Last time out, Monza, the Cathedral of Speed, and now for a 1-hour endurance classic around Suzuka. Arguably the most famous circuit in Japan. This is who we are expecting driving as King Kian sets a 2 minutes flat. Whoa, Spitfire, a 1:54.158. Now King Kian, he was pretty quick last time out, so that's a heck of a lap from Spitfire. Noodlester 9, that's a 1:56. Jokerman a 1:50.412. That is quite the livery as well. So on screen, you can see a couple of drivers who we anticipate seeing in today's race. Jokerman of Team AXR, teammates with Illusion 428. ART Happy T of ART Blue. ART Scott 701, ART Yellow. King Kian of CCSR Red. Phil G 1779, CRT Blue. Art Beardy, ART Yellow. CRT Milliman, CRT Blue. GTHR Zanza 27, GTHR Green. Timmy DJ G 94, CCSR Orange. Great racing from them last time. Noodlester in FOR Purple. Mark Parker CRT FOR Black. FOR R80 for FOR Purple. NRT Bobby representing Smudge. So that is, and Adam Snapper CCR Red. What does any of that mean? Well, of course, it's a team competition. It's Mega Team versus Team. Race Asylum and Race Asylum Academy got the top 2 spots pretty well covered. GTHR Green are 3rd. ART Blue, the Amigos Racing Team Blue, in 4th. GTHR are the top 5. Who's in ART Blue? It's ART Happy T. British basketball journalists Kaz Bullock, Kazzy B, ART Happy T is their favourite driver. We've got some more fast times coming in. NRT Bobby, currently fastest overall with a 1:49.542. ART Scott, a 1:49.931. ART Happy T, 1:50.005. Timmy DJ, it's ART Beardy, or 1:58.60. So let's take a look through the field, checking out the liveries. So Illusion 428 in the one of these white, purple, and seafoam blue numbers represent AXR. GTHR Zanze, oh my goodness, goes fastest overall. A 1:48.683. The speed of these lads is quite remarkable. Noodlester 9, sticking with that purple theme. Oh, Tokyo drifting around Spoon. King Kian. ART Beardy representing the Amigos. Jokerman 6025, similarly livery to King Kian. CRT Milliman with the Red Bull livery. Congratulations on what I hope is a lucrative sponsorship for you. Timmy DJ G in the orange liveried car. ART Scott, another green Amigos liveried car. CLT Millerman. Illusion. NLT Bobby. In a pretty traditional. Now this is the sort of livery on the sort of car we expect to see around Suzuka. One of the Super GT entries. These beautiful Hondas. And our current provisional pole sitter, GTHR Zanzi 27. They think they've done enough. So, those are the drivers for today's race, entering today's race. So let's just have a quick chat about today's, race settings. So, lap time is, of course, the 1 hour. Around this world famous Suzuka circuit. 60 minutes. Grid start, of course, with the false start check. We've got 3 times fuel wear, 3 times fuel depletion. It's going to be very, very important in this race. Now, if you look in the top left of the screen right now, we see a green H, a yellow M, and a red S. Okay? Really important that all tyres need to be used, and each driver has 1 set each. So you've got 1 set to hards, 1 set to medium, 1 set to soft, and you have to use all 3 during the race. What does this mean? Well, hard tyres, they last, they're harder wearing, they last longer, but they're not as grippy, they're not as quick. So on hards, you can go longer. It's going to be a bit more, maybe safer, but you're not going to get your absolute fastest speed. Whereas with softs, very fast wearing. They're going to wear away super quick, especially with the 3 times fuel wear. Sorry, tyre wear. My apologies. But you should get your fastest lap times out of your soft tyres. So that's why that matters. So all 3 compounds must be used, and you only have 1 set of each. So really important things to bear in mind during today's race. Don't you worry, we will be letting you know repeatedly throughout the racing today. As we stay on board with NLT Bobby. Let's check in with, I was going to say ART Happy T. They're in the pit lane, so that's a bit boring, isn't it? Let's look with Bobby. What can they do? No improvement on that. No improvement on their fastest overall time. 1:49.079. I don't know what tyres. In fact, these were racing softs as well this last lap. And again, look at the monitor. That red on those tyre bars tells us that tyre wear is going to be a factor around today's during today's race. My name is Darren Paul. Very, very excited, very glad to be bringing you today's race. We are about to go live. 60 minutes, Suzuka. And it's going to be GTR Zanzi on pole, NLT Bobby, Illusion, ART Happy T, CLT Millerman, and ART Scott. They are your top 6. And we're away. Racing for the final time as NLT Bobby has the better start off the line. Zanzi's dropped down a little bit, and NLT Bobby will take us through the first turn for the first time in the lead of this race. We're going to dive on board, see the story behind. Again, already we've got battles up and down the field. Ulster trying to get past ALT Bobby T. ALT Bobby? That's blended about 3 different people there. So our top 3 in the first lap was, Zanzi, very fast. But is this going to be a case of a driver just pushing it to the limit and maybe a little bit beyond the limit? Let us know in the chats who you are wanting to see succeed in today's race. Obviously, we want everybody to go well. We've got Andrew Osler in the chat saying, go Timmy. Already, our leaders as CRT Milliman all over the back of ART Happy T. What's going on behind them? ART Scott. Remember, it says ART in both their names, but they are not teammates in this race. No, 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 no. Worry about already first lap, and we got to move and just lets him go. ART Happy T doesn't fight CRT Milliman. Knows that there's 58 minutes left in this race. Plenty of time to get that back. NLT Bobby remains in the lead. GTR Zanzi 27 in second. Illusion 428 in third. CRT Milliman in fourth. ART Happy T fifth. Timmy DJ G 94 in sixth. Oh, they're side by side. They touch doors through first turn. Timmy is going to be out ahead. Oh, CRT Milliman going slow. We're going to check in with what happened right now. What happened to CRT Milliman? Let's check it out. So into first turn. Absolutely. Oh, just gets it very sideways. Perhaps carrying too much speed. There was a lot of drafting from CRT Milliman, which turned into a little bit of drifting round there. Timmy DJG 94 absolutely benefited, as in the meantime Zanzi's gotten by NLT Bobby. Let's see if we can see what happened there. No, already missed it, I'm afraid. So Zanzi leads from Bobby. Illusion 428 and Timmy DJG 94. The top 4, King Kian in 5th. ART Happy T down to 6th, but doing alright. CRT Milliman coping well after that. Well, overcooking it into first turn. And then it's the 2 ART Green. Oh, ART Birdie! He's spun, he's got it badly wrong into the barrier. And that is unfortunate. That's a high speed bit of racetrack. ART Beardy, I'm sorry to do this to you, but let's go on board. What happened? Just gets it onto the slippery stuff on the outside, spins it around, and that'll do it. ART Beardy has Happy T pits already. Happy T pitting already. It's not going to be for fuel. Are they changing to a softer tyres? Can they think they can go? They are. They've gone mediums. So ART Happy T already onto the medium compound tyre. That's really interesting as Noodlester goes around the outside of them. GTHR Zanzi 27. Current race leader, but we've already had pit callers changing tyre compound. Let's see if we can. So Zanzi's on mediums. Interesting to know. So now, for ART Happy T, with them going on to the medium compound from the hards already. They don't have to use the hard compounds. So they've got their slowest tyre out of the way. Now they can put in some hopefully faster lap times for the bulk of this race. And then late on, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. Of course, gotta consider fuel usage as well. Switching to that soft compound tyre. It's gonna be interesting to see. Let us know what you make of it in the comments, in the chat. As Illusion also pits, what tyres will they be going on to? They did not drop as far as I thought they might. So they're starting on hards. I expect they will also go to mediums. So, tyre change. Fuel going in. And they have also come out on medium compound tyres. And also, in 7 minutes, unsafe release there, you can't cross the white line that early. In 7 minutes, that's 20% fuel. So a couple of things to take from that. Again, endurance racing. It's not just about what car goes faster. Orange car versus white car versus black car. It's so much more, and that is why we absolutely love it. GTHR Zanzi, let's just have a look. So, going well on the mediums, and again, we're in a privileged position to be able to do this sort of thing, but look at the tyre wear, doing a really good job looking after the tyre as well. In terms of fuel, they're what, 1/5 of the way through their fuel tank? A quarter of the way through, so plenty of fuel left for them. But it's going to be interesting. Are they going to switch on to the softer tyres after the fuel runs out here? Lots of questions, interesting stuff. What would you do? Let us know in the comments how you might handle things. Let's drop through the field. We've got NLT Bobby in second, Timmy DJG 94 in third. This is all pretty comfortable for the top 5, the top 6 with ART Scott, Jokerman, ART Beardy after their big moment, working their way back through. Illusion. Auto, remember, has pitted. Spitfire CC CSR. They may have pitted. I don't think so, given the fuel. ART Happy Tea definitely has stopped. And Noodlester 9. Look at that purple livery. I'm enjoying the black and gold a lot more than their livery from last week, I must say. So whoever's designed that, done a wonderful job. So Zanzi, the race leader. NLT Bobby. Timmy DJ, top 3 right now on the road. 51 minutes, 30 seconds left in this race. So remember, you must use all 3 compounds. And you only get one of each, one set of each. Now what we could theoretically have is, we could have a pit caller just take fuel. I don't anticipate us seeing that, but it could happen. Again, different strategies. If let's say ART Happy Tea, they've used their hards, they've really burned through fuel, because of course that's something that you can regulate as you drive, to change your fuel mix. They've really burned through the fuel, but they're happy with how the car feels otherwise. They may come in for a bit of a top up and then go out for a few more, potentially. Chess at how fast are we going? Chess at 200 miles an hour. Let's just round it up a little bit there. As we see King Kian in the Raybrick NSX Concept GT16. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful cars. Some fantastic liveries. Really, really impressive stuff from a lot of... That's the thing with GT sport drivers. They take a lot of pride over their liveries, in addition to how well they pedal their cars. We're going to go to ART Scott, and we're going to go on board with ART Scott. They are 1.7 seconds behind CRT Milliman. CRT Milliman, in fact, we're going to jump on board with them. So they look like they want to set something up on King Kian. As they've reined Timmy DJG in quite well as well during this spell. It looked like the top three were ahead down the road, but not the case at all, though there is a 12.5, nearly 13 second gap between first and fifth. GTHR Zanzi 27. And they showed just how fast they are. NRT Bobby. If you're enjoying the work of NRT Bobby and many of the drivers that we're seeing here today, especially the ART boys, it is the next round of the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Series 5 tomorrow evening on this channel at the same time. If you press the bell icon, you will never miss a race. It's the Amigos Racing Team Series 5 Tuesday Sprints. And it is, of course, from Interlagos, Brazil. Commentated by yours truly. My name is Darren Paul. At Aweds Touch on Twitter, AUEDSTOUCH. If you fancy giving us a follow. Timmy DJG 94 has done well. Eked out a bit of distance between King Kian and CRT Milliman. Why has that happened? Well, King Kian having to defend the pressure put on by CRT Milliman. Means that he's just got clear track ahead of them. He's off. He's gone. Doesn't have to worry about what's going on behind. CRT Milliman trying to set up King Kian. King Kian of the CSR team. Done really well there, actually. Got themselves some good distance away from CRT Milliman. Nearly a second now, 7.8 of a second. Timmy DJG up the road, 2.5 seconds the difference now. That's impressive stuff. As we head over start finish for another lap. 8 laps in the books. It's going to be a long one. 46 minutes 44 seconds remaining. The dog's excited, so should you be. That's ART Beardy. What am I looking for? That's what I wanted. Illusion all over the back of ART Beardy. Less than half a second. ART Beardy gets it up. Really gets it caught up on the outside, but nice and wide in that Honda. Able to keep Illusion behind them just right now through the S's. This is a tricky place to overtake. As Illusion has just found out, even when a car in front of you makes a mistake, that gap can close real quick. Let's have another look at that. But first, Barry Degner into turn 9, heading towards the hairpin. ART Beardy keeping Illusion behind. Illusion looking a little bit, and looking for an opportunity. Looking for a way by. ART Beardy knows they've got a lot of that white car, pedalled by the Greek driver, just behind them as they're going around Spoon. Our top 3 unchanged. Zanzi 27 leads Bobby, leads Timmy DJG. As they're headed down the long straightaway to 130R. As Illusion shows that they're there. Can't get the move done. ART Beardy Does a fantastic job. Brave driving. Keeps ahead as they go through the Casio triangle. A little love tap there by Illusion. Nothing wrong with that. Rubbin is racing. But it's going to be ART Beardy ahead as they come over the line. This is lap number 9. Let's have a look as ART Beardy is trying to break that toe. This is great stuff. Ooh, that's a big defensive move. And they go again. Illusion is there. Inside, inside, inside. Still there. And ART Beardy onto the marbles. Still in front. Just great respect between these two. Illusion. It's hard racing. It's tough racing. But Illusion pulled out of that one. Could have carried on. That would have ended ART Beardy's race. Or at least put a serious dent in it. As Noodlestone unfortunately has left the room. Great competitor all season long. Possibly some connectivity issues. We'll see if they're able to return. At least to finish out this race. ART Beardy still with Illusion behind them. This is right now the biggest on-track action. As Illusion doesn't get the good traction. Don't think the wheel was completely straight as they put the gas on out of hairpin as they head up to Spoon again. But what was the moment? What was the incident that led to all this? Let's see if we can go to it. Are they going to let us? I think they will. It's ART Beardy nursing it through Spoon there. And let's take a look back a lap. So ART Beardy with Illusion all over the back of them. And yeah, just got it hung up a little bit on the outside of the curb. Closed the gap a lot. But able to stay nice and wide. Kept Illusion behind them. Are they still behind them now? Where is Illusion? Illusion's off! Oh my goodness, what did we miss? We're going to check this out live as Illusion is trying to stays out. They stay out on track. Let's have a look what has happened. So, they're trying to set up ART Beardy through 130R. They're side by side, neck and neck. And is there contact? There was. ART Beardy forced to come across the track. And a collision. Well, I mean, there's some comment there. But I want another look at that. Because I don't know how cut and dry this really is. Let's take another look. ART Beardy gets a little bump, gets forced a little bit wide, comes right across. I don't know, that's going to be one for the stewards. That is going to be one for the stewards in the post-race. I mean, I can fully understand. That was a great looking battle in the heat of the moment. What do you make of it? Let us know in the comments. In the heat of the moment, obviously, you're not going to be happy with that sort of incident in your race, but I'm not entirely sure what really could have been done there. It was a little bit 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. As NLT Bobby have themselves a half-second penalty. They've got 41 minutes and 22 seconds to get rid of that, so I don't think there's too much concern for them there. Top 6 remain unchanged. King Kian in 6th, ART Scott in 6th, ART Beardy back up to 7th, Illusion 6.5 seconds down the road from them, but they've got a fire underneath them now. And if they're able to catch up to the back of ART Beardy, it is going to be on. ART Happy T, 9th. Spitfire CCCSR in 10th position. Jokerman in 11th. Their fastest lap, a 1:52. Our race leader, fastest lap, a 1:51. So again, we're not seeing the high-wateringly fast lap times that we saw during the qualifying session. Why? Because these guys, for the most part, they're on the hards or the medium tyres, and they would have set those super fast speeds on soft tyres. More grip, faster, but they wear at a much accelerated rate compared to the other compounds. CRT Milliman, fastest lap time of a 150. Ordinarily, we're told what the fastest lap time is, but not so on today's overlays, so apologies there. As they come through the Casio Triangle, they stay out for another lap. What is their situation? So 25% fuel remaining, but the tyres are looking good. So again, I do wonder... Ooh, they've closed that gap right up on Timmy DJG. Could they set something up for later in the lap? Again, the S's are not typically the place to get moves done. Too many variables, there's too much quick motion from one side to the other. I mean, if you're able to get it done, that is supremely brave and some supreme driving mastery there. CRT Milliman going around the outside into Degner. Thinks better of it. Now they're heading up to hairpin. Oh, CRT Milliman. Now you saw there what happened. CRT Milliman made a very minor mistake. Fantastic driver, don't get me wrong, but a very minor mistake. I'm going to take a quick look at what that was. Okay, so they're right up close, and then bang. Just a bit too much onto the Astro, and you can't take that level of Astro. That is going to kill your speed, kill your momentum, and Timmy DJ is the second up the road as a result of it as they go around Spoon. That, in a 1 hour race, those are the fine margins we're talking about. Half a car width, if that, in the wrong spot, bang. That's best part of a second added to your time. Now CRT Milliman has to do all the hard work again to get back up to Timmy DJG 94. Awesome driving from Milliman. As Timmy DJ, as I say that, pits, and they've pitted on soft tyres. So that is really interesting strategy from them. So they've used their softs early. What was their fastest lap time? It was a 153. So now they're pitting for fuel and tyres. We held for a little bit with that fuel because there's a lot to go in. They were down to 6% after 37 minutes. So they will probably need, unless they manage it really well, but they need to come in again anyway. A little splash to the finish. So now they're on the medium compounds. They're coming out in 8th position with a little bit of track position on Spitfire CC. CRT Milliman up into 3rd position. That is interesting to see. Again, the strategy. I love it. I hope you love it too. Let us know. Make sure that you like this stream, this video. Really helps out the Amigos Racing Team channel, and you know, shows your support to these fantastic drivers taking part in the Mega Team versus Team 2. Round 5, the series finale, the 1 hour endurance classic from Suzuka. Let's remind ourselves of the team overall standings. Race Academy and Race Asylum and Race Asylum Academy don't actually have any teams in this race because, of course, it is a 2 lobby series at this point. And you accrue more points for winning in lobby 1 than you do in lobby 2. It's just one of those way this works. Check in with our race leader. They got a 1 second advantage over NRT Bobby. On the medians, running low on fuel, and those tyres, they've taken a bit of a battering but doing fantastic work. Very similar story. Oh, better on fuel. Yes, better on fuel. Roughly the same on tyres between the top two in this race. That is interesting to see. "34 minutes, 30 seconds left in this race. Looking for the on-track action. Right now, this is looking like it. NLT Bobby, 1.3 seconds down on the race leader as they go through the Casio Triangle. And surely they are due for a pit stop. NLT Bobby chooses to duck in this time. We will stay with the pit stop. See what change is made. What tyres is Bobby going to come out on? How much fuel will they put in? My guess, fuel to the finish. Hard tyres. Could be wrong. CLT and Milliman also pits from third. Mediums, they ran their fuel right to the very, very limit. It's going to be a case of go long as Beardy pits from 5th position on softs. And what was that? Was that NLT Bobby going out on softs? I think they did. So what did I say? Did I say hards? I meant softs. I meant softs. That makes sense. Get as much out of the soft tyres as you can. And then finish out the race on the hard, slow compound. And NLT Bobby already absolutely thrashing it around the racetrack. They are going to hope that GTHR Zanzi and Kinkian stay out for a little bit longer. Because if they're able to lap a little bit quicker, maybe they have a chance of coming out ahead at the next pit stop. GTHR Zanzi, 27, led the race since the 2nd or 3rd lap. Had the pole. Do they pit? They do. So the mediums, they got it down to 6% fuel. So again, they could have stayed out longer, but NLT Bobby blinked. So did our race leader, NLT Bobby, coming around 130R. Going up to the Casio Triangle. Zanzi is being held for fuel. NLT Bobby through the Casio Triangle. Kinkian briefly takes over the race lead. What is going to be the gap? Where's Bobby? Bobby can't see. Oh, it's 8 seconds. Wow. Wow. That is interesting. So when NLT Bobby pitted, the gap was 1 second. And now it has grown to 5 seconds. That is interesting. Zanzi must have put in an absolute beastly lap. Didn't see their lap times. Unfortunately, we're not able to. What do I want? I want that. And their last lap was a 2:17. Of course it was. In the pits. But that is interesting to see. So even with the pit stops, this will tell us the story. Yes. So Zanzi did not fuel to the finish, whereas Bobby has. So there we go. That's the difference. So currently right now, Zanzi on the hards with a lot less fuel. So just get through. Maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes of running a bit slower, but you've got that good advantage. Got less fuel, you're lighter. Whereas Bobby, hoping that the soft tyres last a lot longer, maybe 20 minutes. And then the final blast on the softs in the last 10 minutes. Really fascinating strategy. And that is why we love endurance motorsport. Looking for the on-track battles. I don't think we're going to find one here with Illusion right now. CLT Milliman behind King Kian by a second. Illusion 428. Will they be heading in? I suspect they may stay out a little longer. Through the Casio triangle. Where do they go? They stay out to the left. They're staying out for a couple more laps. That makes perfect sense to me. They got plenty of fuel, plenty of life in those tyres. Let's move through the order. King Kian in 4th. In 5th, CRT Milliman. Hunting King Kian down. 30 minutes left in this race. 29 minutes, in fact, left in this race. Timmy DJG in 6th. ART Beardy in 7th. Jokerman 8th. ART Happy T in 9th. ART Scott 701 in 10th. And in 11th, we've got Spitfire CCCSR. Let's check in with Beardy. We're going to go on board. Last lap of 1:53. 3.5 seconds behind Timmy DJG. They are in sight though, and that always feels better. When you're racing, you can see them. They're within striking distance. If they make a mistake, you'll be right on them. Going around hairpin. It's Jokerman. Close behind. 2.4 seconds behind. For a video on the track history of Suzuka, I highly recommend you check out a great video done by Southport Racer on the plans and the evolution of the Suzuka circuit. They had some quite wild ideas for what the original track was going to be before we saw what eventually was constructed and has held some of the greatest motor racing series the world has to offer. So we've got 27 minutes remaining in the Mega Team versus Team 2. Lobby 2. Round 5, the final race. And it's Zanzi leading from Bobby. It's a 2.3 second advantage. So Bobby has done a great job in closing that gap down. Because when Zanzi came out of the pits, it was about 5-second advantage. That is the difference between these two tyre compounds. Last time, Bobby on 1:49.512. That is qualifying pace from Bobby. From Zanzi, what was that last time out? A 1:51. It's still very, very fast. Don't you get me wrong. However, on those harder tyres, NRT on the softer tyres, now a little bit of chicken is going to be played between these two. NLT Bobby, the job for him, super simple. Get past Zanzi as quick as you can. Get in the clean air, qualifying lap after qualifying lap after qualifying lap until the tyres basically are about to give up on you. Get into the pits, be on the hard compound for as little time as possible. For Zanzi, keep Bobby behind you as long as possible. If they get by, how much touching distance can you keep them in? And then in about 6 to 8 to 10 minutes, then you can pit, go on to softs. Illusion in the pit lane. We'll check in with their tyre compound choice. I think this is their second pit stop, so their final stop. ART Beardy. Oh, here we go, sports fans. ART Beardy, Illusion, they are in the pits. Hopefully they come out somewhere close to one another. We're going to have to stay with our race leaders right now, but we are going to see these two because those two had an absolute ding-dong battle earlier. Zanzi just lets NLT Bobby go at hairpin. Sensible decision. You can't win a race 25 minutes from the end, but you can absolutely lose it. And now, NLT Bobby. I've already explained the math. Super simple. Qualifying pace. That's it. That's all Bobby needs to do right now. Can you build up enough of an advantage that you can get into the pit lane, get out of the pit lane, still ahead on harder compound tyres, and keep this win over Zanzi? Because Zanzi will be coming with a fury. But we're going to check in with Illusion right now. It's NLT Bobby. In fact, we're going to stick with NLT Bobby for the rest of this lap. Interesting to see what they're able to do. You know, Bobby will be absolutely thrilled with a race victory. Last time out, 149.522 appears to be what they've just done. ART Beardy, 0.7 second penalty. They got a long time to scrub that off. They're 1.7 seconds down on Illusion, who in turn is 15 seconds down on Illusion. That is interesting. Let's have a look at why. Oh, ART Happy T just burns by ART Beardy serving that penalty. Beardy on the medium compound tyres. They are brand new. They are fresh with a full tank of fuel. That should do Beardy to the finish. ART Happy T, what is their situation? Brand new softs, fueled to pretty much the finish. But already you can actually see it physically go down. The fuel. We're with Spitfire. Again, fueled. That should do you to the finish on brand new medium compound tyres. And this will be Illusion. 428. Brand new soft. So they're going to be going lightning. In fact, look at that lap time last time round. A 1:47.417. That might be the fastest lap of the race so far. On the soft tyres, you can see how aggressively they're driving it. We've seen this before from Illusion. Very fast, very aggressive driving. Can they keep it clean and between the white lines on the grey stuff? 20 laps done in this motor race. We've got 22 minutes remaining. NLT Bobby. What is the time? The time is a 1:52.80. That's good. But it isn't the 1:47s that I think you'll be hoping for. Zanzi keeping in touching distance of 1:51.179. So that's really important to bear in mind. Zanzi running real low on fuel, so they're going to have to pit soon. They will fuel to the finish. How much fuel will they put in? They'll put in about 60% fuel. Move on to the soft compound tyres. That has been a brilliant stint on these tyres from Zanzi, because what have they been able to do? They've kept really good touching distance to NLT Bobby. They've used their hard compound, so they don't have to be used anymore. They come off the car, soft to go on, and then it's going to be fuel to the finish. For Zanzi, this is going to be a sprint, pretty much. In fact, I wonder if Zanzi won't go about 60%. They'll go a bit less and manage their fuel usage the rest of the way, especially when Bobby, who is now 3 seconds down the road, has to come in for fuel and tyres. Endurance Motorsport. Nothing like it. Nothing better. CRT Milliman 3rd. King Kian in 4th. Chokerman up into 5th. TBDJG 6th. Illusion 7th. Spitfire in 8th with... Oh, sorry. There we go. As Zanzi pits. How much fuel? Actually, will this tell us? Will we see it top up? Let's see. So there we go. Hard compound off, softs on. Now the fuel. We don't get to see the gauge fill up. Unfortunately, that is a little bit of a shame. CRT Milliman. King Kian get by them. So 79% fuel onto the soft tyres. GTR Zanzi does come out second position. Milliman all over the back of them. Now, that's going to be interesting. There's Joker in pits. Could Milliman... 1 second down. Oh, not with attacking the curb like that. Looked a little bit sideways. Remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. The old saying goes. So Zanzi 33 seconds behind NRT Bobby, but Bobby has to come in, has to pit for tyres, and I would suspect a splash of fuel. Let's check the situation there. They all need a splash of fuel. No two ways about that. CLT Milliman, 2.2 seconds down on Zanzi. So I was wondering if Milliman was able to catch up to Zanzi, maybe put a little bit of pressure on. Zanzi may have to do a little bit of defending on him and see Bobby extend that lead. I don't think that's... I mean, I know Bobby would be hoping for that kind of thing, but I don't think that is what we are going to see. Let's check in with ART Happy T. Oh! This is the race on track right now. All over the back of Spitfire. As they go through Degner up towards Hairpin. Is this the place for the move? Not this time. Shows that they're there. Shows that he's there. Follows line of stern. ART Happy T. The voice of the Manchester Mystics, Cassie B, will be very pleased with what they see. CLT Milliman pits. They're on the hard compound. I think they'll be moving over to the softs, if memory serves. ART Happy T side by side. Nose. Spitfire still ahead. ART Happy T at 150 last time round. Oh! Oh! What? What has happened? Netcode has happened. And ART Happy T takes the position. Well, that was quite something. I am going to have a look at a replay and see if it... Yeah, no. Yeah, on replay, it's just as wacky. Okay. Unconventional. I think we'll mark that one down as. So it looked like a bit of netcode. Both their internet exploded for a second there. But the move was made. They both return on track. No harm, no foul. ART Beardy has run afoul of the rules at some point. Has picked up a 1.7 penalty. 17 minutes to scrub that off. Jokerman has ART Scott. Oh, that's ART Bobby. Oh, Bobby going a little bit wide there through the exit at first into the S's. It's like the tyres giving away a little bit. There is a lot of wear on those tyres, but Bobby needs these tyres to last a lot longer than what they are. Maybe that was just a little bit of driver error. As we see Zanzi just over the start finish now. See how they take first. By first I mean first turn. Into the S's. Kinky and Pitts from third. Illusion up into third position. Zanzi on the fresher tyres, doing a really good job. Now here's another point. Just to consider. Bobby, yeah, has to pit. Yeah, has to get a little dash of fuel. Yes, has to go into the harder, the slower compound tyres. Those tyres are going to be fresh. They're going to be pretty grippy. At a point where Zanzi's tyres are going to be starting to head towards the wall. They're starting to drop off. Something to consider. Cuzzy says, good luck, ART. Cuzzy the artist, also known as Ryan is Bad, you know. So we check in with ART Happy T. liberal use of the curb into Degner. Quite something there. Zanzi taking time out of Bobby. Illusion in third. What is their current situation? They look like they're fueled and tired to the finish. CRT Milliman. In fourth, King Kian. In fifth. Timmy DJ G 94, 6th. ALT Happy T. Oh, in 7th, and all of a sudden, they're all over the back. And what's happened there? There's contact. Timmy DJ G just outbraked themselves into the corner. ALT Happy T takes the position perfectly cleanly. As Timmy DJG pits. Running seriously low on fuel, but not out of fuel as they go through 130R to the Casio Triangle. Goes super slow, gets collected a little bit by ART Happy T into the barriers, so one for post race, but very strange. Very strange indeed. They come out in 11th, fueled to the finish. 13 minutes left in this race. NLT Bobby has a 27.5 second advantage over Zanzi. Bobby going through the S's. Zanzi comes through the Casio Triangle over start finish. What was that last lap time for Zanzi? It was a 1:49. And for Bobby, last lap a 1:51. So those lap times for Bobby are roughly what Zanzi was putting in on the hard compound tyres. So just, again, some little comparisons, some things to be thinking about as we head into the final. How would you describe it? Final moments. We've got 12 minutes left in some series, in the series tomorrow night. That's an entire race. CRT Milliman, 4th. King Kian, 5th. Jokerman. Eyeing up ALT Beardy. Heading into first turn. Nothing doing that time. So I go through the S's. Again, possibly a place to pick up some time, some speed. As Bobby pits from first. We've got to go to this, because this is the story on the track right now. This is for the race lead. So Bobby, not yet at the pit stall. Zanzi, going through the Casio Triangle. Tyres off. Fuel. Bobby used a lot more fuel than I expected. And when Zanzi's gone through to first. Bobby's out of the pit lane. Bobby's going to be in the lead. Bobby's going to be in the lead. There he is. Coming out, going into first turn. This is incredible. But Zanzi on the softer compound, the faster tyres. Bobby, fuel to the finish? Yes. So just fuel, full power on the fuel, full mixture. As much fuel and oxygen as you can. But they're on the hard compound tyres. They're on the slower tyres, but they are fresher. They are a bit fresher than Zanzi's. Zanzi's doing a great job looking after the tyres. This is fascinating. Zanzi, who has been putting in ridiculously fast times, on 1:49.11, had the pole. The gap is now bordering on a second. We're 50 minutes into a race. We've got less than a second between first and second. And again, that is the joy, that is the beauty of endurance motorsport. Even though this is only an hour. With tyre wear, with all that good stuff. Zancy has NLT Bobby in their sights. The question, if they can get ahead, if GTHR Zancy 27 can get ahead, are they? Ooh, lots of curb on the exit of the Casio Triangle. No penalties popped up. That's interesting. If they can get ahead, it's looking a little bit more like when than if, but it's not going to be through the S's. Bobby's about to get the widest Honda in the world. Will Zancy be able to get enough of a gap for the tyre drop-off that will be coming on those softs to be inconsequential? We are going to find out. How long can Bobby keep Zancy behind? They go through Degner up to hairpin. This is turn 10 into turn 11. Tight hairpin. Oh, there it is. Zancy all over the back of Bobby. Looking to make something happen. It Spoon goes on the outside. Just touches the Astro. No foul, no harm. But Bobby's able to stay ahead. Just gets a bit too much curb and exit there. And Zancy's going to get the move done, surely. Going round the outside into 130R. Drops in to get that slipstream again. Last of the late breakers. It's going to be Bobby. NLT Bobby is going to lead, going through the Casio Triangle. Oh, no. As we've... well, that's the joys of racing on the internet. We're all good. And Zancy looking to pull out on Bobby. Oh my, that is close. That is close. Let's Bobby go. Bobby's gone wide. And Zancy takes the lead. What happened to Bobby there? It's a ways back. That's interesting. Was there contact? Where's this going to take us from? Yeah, it's going to take us all the way down, start, finish. That's not the one we want. That's what we want. So, what do we see? Now, Bobby just on the marbles. Just on the marbles. See it again. Just on the outside. Yeah. Doesn't hit the braking spot. Don't think there's any contact. Nothing wrong with that. Good hard driving. As Bobby looks like he's struggling with it right now. Getting to grips with this car. Zancy has to. Got 6 minutes left. Has to get, as we're coming across back markers, it's Timmy DJG ahead. Has to, there we go, that's more like it from a camera angle. Gonna have to live with that tyre degradation, that drop off in performance and grip and therefore speed. But they are on the faster tyre, whereas Bobby on the slower tyre. This is how they qualified. Zancy in first, Bobby in second. Don't let that fool you. This has been an enthralling race. Timmy DJG might be doing Bobby a bit of a favour. No, let's buy Zancy. Will they do the same for Bobby at the time? We know they will. the blue flags come out very early. So it can, you know, Team DJG's got their own race to run. Yeah, they're a ways off the lead. Yeah, they're a ways off 10th, but they still have their own race to run, and we can see the blue flags out too early, in my opinion. As that's great driving. Let's buy NLT Bobby. NLT Bobby nearly. Oh, again. Starting to. Again, doesn't have that same grip afforded by the soft tyres. As we've got 4 minutes left, it looks like Zancy 5 seconds almost to the good over NLT Bobby. In third, we've got Illusion 428, who had that minor incident, had that off after that incident with ALT Beard. He hasn't done them any harm. They're in third. CLT Milliman 4th, King Kian 5th, ALT Happy T up into 6th. Jokerman 7th, ALT Beardy 8th, ALT Scott 701 9th, Spitfire CC in 10th, and Timmy DJG in 11th. They are the racers on the circuit right now. I'm looking for... This is what I was looking for. ALT Beardy, Jokerman. Less than a second between them. So they've come out a hairpin, heading up to Spoon. Turn 13 into turn 14. And then the long straight down to 130R. Just drop downhill. Hard on the accelerator. Not much of a brake and a lift. None. And heavy on the braking, dropping down the gears as you go through the Casio triangle. Back on the accelerator for another lap. Jokerman did really well out of that. Picked up about a half-second advantage on the final sector of that lap. Really interesting to see. Why might that be? 8 and 7, so we've got mediums and softs. That'll do it. Again, the dog's excited. You're excited. We're all excited. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left of the Mega Team versus Team 2 season. Capped off at the legendary Suzuka circuit. Zancy, a 6-second lead over Bobby. Illusion 20 seconds down the road from Bobby. And again, ALT Beardy really quick through the first 2 sectors, and then Jokerman is able to get away through that final sector, it looks like. So we'll stick with this. For me, that's looking like the battle on track. For your ART fans out there, ART Mohammed currently overall 4th position in the overall Drivers' Championship. The highest of any driver without RA in their name. So congratulations to Race Asylum. ART Mohammed up in 4th overall in the standings. That is some fantastic stuff. ALT Beardy, as we are now. Where is the race leader? Race leader is coming through the Casio triangle for the penultimate time, unless a hammer on the anchors now. In fact, they may have timed it to perfection, as that is your race winner. GTHR Zanzi wins the Mega Team versus Team Lobby 2 round 5 at Suzuka. 60 minutes of racing. What a performance. What a great race. NLT Bobby comes in second. Again, a fantastic performance from both those drivers. Illusion, they had their struggles, but a great third place finish. Metalman in fourth. Very steady all race long. King Kian will come around in fifth, navigating the Casio Triangle for the final time. As ALT Beardy is pushing it as hard as they can. I don't think they're going to get by Jokerman at this time. As ALT Happy T comes across the line in 6th position. Jokerman 6025, 7th. ALT Beardy in 8th. ALT Scott 701 through the Casio Triangle for the final time. Picking up a cheeky 2-second penalty as well. That to me looked a little harsh, but there we are. And Spitfire CC, the last of the runners on the racetrack. But your race winner for the final time this series, GTHR Zanzi 27. It's going to be interesting to see where that puts them in the overall standings. Unfortunately, didn't race in round 4. If they had it done, who knows where they would have been after a brilliant win here. That's it. That's the official standings. GTHR Zanzi 27, your race winner. Massive, massive congratulations to them. And that concludes an epic season of racing here at the Mega Team versus Team 2. What a race we've seen here at Suzuka, sorry. 1 hour of incredible action. GTHR Zanzi. Great performance. Great performance also from NLT Bobby. Well, that was a fantastic race. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. We'll be back tomorrow night for the next round. Live from Interlagos for the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Series Round 5. Sorry, not Round 5, Round 3. But from the Mega Team versus Team 2. Thank you to all of those at Mega Team versus Team for having me commentating their races. I've loved it. Hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll talk to you again soon. Take care. And huge congratulations to Zanzi, winner of the 1 hour endurance event around Suzuka. Take care.